Welcome back to An Alpha a Day Keeps the Pain Away. Today, with the yoga tune-up alpha ball, we're going to go after tension in the front of the thigh and the outside of the hip. So quadriceps, a little bit of IT band, and maybe even into the TFL. Quads get tight if you spend a lot of time sitting, driving, if your posture is off, if you like to spin or cycle. I think most of us would admit to pretty tight quads if you're a human and you're moving. So the alpha ball is a great way to get into these tissues, to restore the sliding surfaces, improve hydration, and really just improve the environment in the quads, in the muscle cells. The best way to do this is on the floor, but with any technique, if it's too much pressure on the floor, you can always take it to the wall. But for this, you want to imagine that you're tracing an L on the front of your quad. So the alpha ball will cross across the front of the quad, and we're going below the hip crease. You want to stay away from direct pressure on the hip crease, okay? So across the front of the quad, and then we'll even venture into the outside of the hip. So you make this L shape right across the front of your thigh. The setup is laying on your stomach with the opposite leg out in front for support. You want to be sure that you're supporting your lower back by turning on the abdominal so you're not hyperextending through the lower spine. I'm going to show you with the ball out in front. So it's going underneath my thigh. I'm on my forearms, and I'm allowing as much pressure as I can tolerate to sink into the alpha ball. Again, you start to make that L position crossing across the front of the thigh, and then you can even venture into the outside of the hip as you make that L-shaped position. The slower you move, the better. And then you can also mobilize downstream. So something that might be interesting is a bend and straighten of the knee, or even some rotation at the hip as you internally and externally rotate the femur. So try any of these techniques. As always, a couple minutes per side, usually until you feel change, or if you only have 5 minutes per side. Enjoy this, let me know how it works, and have a great rest of your day.